The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Nebraska's offense comes onto the field first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Here's the handoff. There he goes. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Well, when you talk Nebraska football, it always comes down to their ability running it on offense. Whether it's the option or whether it's conventional, they've got a long and illustrious history of great running backs, and this guy is on the field for a reason. His vision, his ability to make people miss, run with toughness, he can do it all.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield. It's Sperry. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Makes the catch. It's Godet. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. They just keep firing. There's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. and it's no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That 50-yard field goal attempt was no good, and now they'll have to play defense. 1st and 10 from the 33. Johnson wants to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decision.
Turning it on! And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Going for it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's caught downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Use the play fake, now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Godet. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
All right, let's get it.
Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. He's going to fire to the left. Already toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Huskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a crease to the left. At the 20, he's got space. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back.
Dang.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Firing to the right, complete.
Dang.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. Snap in the shotgun. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Holding call, man. Come on.
The penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards.
That don't make no sense, man. Come on. These holding calls. They got me a dog on 2nd and 30.
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On third down, he'll have to push it downfield.
Ooh.
He'll try to do it himself. On the move at the 30. He stopped short, and it's fourth down.
Sorry, it was.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
Oh, yeah.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Right down the middle. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Johnson looking to throw. Flips it out in the flat. This junior making his
I just got motion all the way to the out of bounds.
And the Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Pulls it in. It's Humphries. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's McGee. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
I don't even know how they get that. I just
Throws right. Fired just a little too long.
give them what they
Junior
taking
frustrated
what
he
they
missed
gave
that
me.
connection.
You
And
know?
you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to
I
drop.
seen
He's not as
people
efficient
had
the
it, but
next
I
drive
didn't
on
see the option
defense.
unless you have to unlock it. I don't know.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Cornhuskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Zings it complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays.
A shot toward the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Husker! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Fights off the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got him
Wow.
downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it, using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback keeps it.
Nope.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the field goal unit will stay put.
For it now, they was about to start cheating.
Go for it on 4th down.
They're about to start cheating. They going for them. Yep, there it is. Gave him the first down too. Boy, computer be cheating, cuz.
The Wildcats line it up with a 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Humphries. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Johnson looking to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Nowhere to go. The ball is loose. Touchdown, Northwestern! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
I know. Been right there for a while, but I don't know who had it.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They'll open the second half with a run.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Catch in the middle. It's McGee. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up.
There he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Going to try to get it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Offense gets set for second down. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and forever, let's test his arm strength. He's got it inside the 15. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Huskers are rolling down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be dragged down. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And the Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The lone back's got it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Northwestern will send out the punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard
That's not what I wanted to do.
The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain. And maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half.
He in there by himself.
Ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Under fire. Makes the grab on the left.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
He'll throw on third down. Pressure coming.
Oh, you see me scrambling, move and do something.
Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here.
Standing there boxing out like in basketball.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Nestled just inside that right upright. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Catch in the middle, it's McGee. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Oh, got that one.
This could be huge in a tie game. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Nebraska. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick six to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He'll pull it on the read.
Did I not?
Every time, 5 yards on the first down play.
I didn't.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break one. At some point in this game, he's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Johnson wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Johnson looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's McGee. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Man, just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field, make plays for you.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
Keep on kicking it like that.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory.
3 minutes
this drive will be more productive. Gets it out fast. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Huskers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Huskers will have it 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Turning it on. Quick timeout call by the
Dang, how many
defense.
timeouts do they have?
To save as much time as possible for their offense.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
What?
He has the first and still on his feet. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
From the gun, give on the inside. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around.
Touchdown, Husker! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Johnson wants to throw it. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that...
Like, you can order stuff off Amazon, vitamins and stuff. Back massagers, heating pads. Depending how much is on there, you can eat like heating pads, massagers, anything FSA, HSA. Just say FSA, HSA eligible, and that's what you'll know as long as when you look up stuff. And then it's called My Health B of A.